Tyler, you're getting an early taste of NBA 2K23. What do you think of the game thus far?
I'm just happy to be able to play the game. It's a dope experience, so happy to be here.
The first time we talked to you was in 2019. You were just drafted. You were in the game for the first time. How has your life changed since then?
Actually, I'm better on the game now. I'm better in real life. I'm better on the game.
Okay, so, better in all aspects.
Exactly, for sure.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We get a look at the sun shining in the buildings of downtown Salt Lake City, Utah. Our broadcast location today. And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. Tonight, it'll be the Utah Jazz going up against the Phoenix Suns. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Russell Westbrook has passed the great Oscar Robertson for first overall in career triple-doubles. Westbrook says, I just do what you need to do in order to win. My job is to do everything. It's what I do night in and night out, and nobody else does it the same. Simple as that. Kevin, nobody calls a game like you.
David, you are too nice. Thank you so much. And Westbrook, he is incredible. Thank you, David. A moment here now to see the numbers for Donovan Mitchell.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. They've got Toppin, Russell Westbrook out there with White. Then it's DeAndre Ayton, and it's Ennis in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Jazz, Mitchell is out there with Kemba Walker. Then there's Harris. And then there's Precious Achiuwa. And it's Cleveland in at the small forward. And Greg, some players say they watch the standings. Others say they ignore them. Which side were you on?
You know, at times I did a little of both, but I typically wanted to watch, especially when my team was relevant. There's a couple of years where I had no desire at all to see where our team was because I knew we were pretty close to the ball.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Right the pass to Westbrook. Yes, that goes in.
And if you have that kind of quickness and can handle the ball that well, you're going to get off a makeable shot. Westbrook did it there.
And Walker kicks to Mitchell. Takes it inside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Mitchell's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's White. Pass to Westbrook. Just 5 on the clock. Tries it from 19. No good that time.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Here's Achiuwa. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Suns moving the ball around. Pass to Westbrook. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's Phoenix now, and Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Passes it to White. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls up on the elbow, and he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim.
Wouldn't it be nice to have that kind of verticality in your game? The defender right there and Westbrook up and over the top.
Down low, Achua with it. Westbrook picks him up.
And now a look at Donovan Mitchell. His last 10 games have been exceptional. 7th in scoring, and he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
And you noted it, his points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. Now, here's Toppin. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
Offense clicking early here, 3 for 4 to start this one.
Mitchell kicks to Harris. Mitchell against Ayton. The drive by Mitchell. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a three, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Here's Walker, following the score by Obi Toppin. Shot's good by Walker.
And right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Walker against Westbrook. Westbrook double team. Picked his pocket. Now Achua. He really played well in that last game against Charlotte. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton.
That's his first.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Mitchell against White. Walker the pass to Harris. Shot clock at 5. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Walker's shot is off. Suns have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Double team on Westbrook. Here's Toppin. Pulls up on the wing. Tipped away. And here's Utah. They went to Phoenix for their last meeting with the Suns and came out with a win.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserve.
Probably looking for more of the same here. As we know, a deep bench so crucial to any team's success.
Pools checked in for the Suns. There's the pass to Cleveland. And here is Achua. 6 to shoot. Back to Mitchell. Puts up a 3. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Third team foul.
That one on 8. First trip to the line for him here.
An 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line.
3 shots. 3 shots.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
Price, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now, here's Toppin. 11 points last game. White with it. It's picked up by Walker. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul.
Second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. James checked in for Walker. And a change for the Suns. Braves checked in. Now, here's Poole. He's coming off a 13-point game against Detroit. James looking around. Back to Achua. James outside. Clock at 6. To the wing right side. Cleveland, the pass to Harris. Over Ennis. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Suns trail by 3. Out left to the wing. There's the lob to the hoop. Price kicks to Toppin to end the cold streak. Rebound, Utah. To the paint. Here's Achua. Back to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
All that athleticism from Tobias Harris showing that time.
Suns have gone 50% from the field at this point, 4 of 8. Here's the triple. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
To the middle. Price with the steal. Toppin with it. Harris is there. Poole on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. And Poole gets it to go.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Mitchell dishes to Harris. A floater, and he lays it up and in. And the Jazz lead by 2.
Tobias can take you off the bounce. He has that strong face-up game and creates offense that time.
Here's Poole, and there's the drive. Some solid defense from Harris. For Utah, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Achua, the pass to James. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Now, here's Mitchell. 7 points in the game. Harris, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And stolen by James. To the inside, Mitchell. And it's Price with the rebound.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Here's Toppin. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Mitchell finds James. Three-pointer. That one's not going to go. And Phoenix will come the other way. Here's Gray. 14 points from him the last game against Detroit.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
So for the Suns, Silva's checked in, and it's Barnes in for Ennis. James, the pass to O'Neal. James with it, guarded now by Barnes. The drive by James, stolen away. Here's Gray. Burks covering. And the foul on Alec Burks. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Here's Poole, one of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Gray. The rebound by Nance. Jazz trail by 3. Burks kicks to James. Dishes it to O'Neal. Pass to James. They need this one. And it comes off the front of the rim.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
Clearly a foul.
Fourth team
And
foul.
breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Suns.
And it's been about their defense. They're
for
playing
2.
with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
That free throw missing.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Good on the second free throw. And so Graham will bring it up for Utah. 4-point game. Pass to Nance. James outside. Passes it to Graham for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Price has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Poole. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's O'Neal. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Phoenix leading by 6. Here's Silva. Goes back up, and Price lays it in.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And there's the pass to Nance. Phoenix grabs the miss. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Yeah, and quick, like as quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially for them at the offensive end.
And let's go real fast to the rookie leaderboard. These are the rookies shooting the highest percentage from the floor this season. You look at James, you know what you're going to get from him day in and day out.
He's scoring and finishing at a very high level. I mean, playing within himself offensively and being very discerning with his shot selection.
Now, here's Burks. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Sinks the triple.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Pass to Price. Kicks to Gray. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. 3-on-3. Here's James. And he banks in the layup. Now just a 5-point Phoenix lead.
Now what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And here's Poole for 3. Price. Nice persistence to tip it back up and in.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
And so it's Phoenix bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Well, Donovan Mitchell may get the spotlight, but he understands that he rises and falls with his team.
At the end of the day, I'm here to play basketball and be the best teammate and best player that I can be. I'm not trying to make this about me. This is team basketball. Like, at the end of the day, we're doing good things, and we just got to keep it up.
Mitchell as well, White, has a humility about him, Greg, despite his all-star status.
Hasn't let the endorsements or signature shield go to his head. This guy sees the bigger picture.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
On the court for the Suns, Price is out there with Harrison Barnes. Then it's White. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And it's an 11-point Phoenix lead.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
Here's Burks. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Price.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. The list of contenders for the three-point contest is really interesting this year. Every one of these guys is capable of going lights out in a setting like that.
Yeah, the field is almost set, and I wouldn't want to have to make a prediction. These are all fantastic shooters. It's just a matter of who gets hot on that day.
You look at Mitchell. There are a few players ahead of him in the voting, but if he holds on to his spot at number 5 on that list, he'll have a place in the three-point contest waiting for him.
And if anything, I bet he moves up the list. I mean, how could you not have this fella taking part in this contest? He'll be there.
And the excitement for this year's three-point contest keeps growing as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. Some amazing shooters in line to take part.
Hard to pick a winner out of that group of contenders, but safe to say it's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, that's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
Here's Graham after the Suns pick up 2. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his third.
That one on Ayton. The Jazz shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
At the line for the Jazz, Devontae Graham, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good, and Utah making a change here. Walker's checked in. James Ennis, he'll check in for the Suns. Both shots good from the stripe. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Feeds it to Westbrook. Back to Ennis. And there's the call on DeAndre. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
I'd like to see this from Westbrook when he focuses on hitting his guys. It can make the entire team better.
And Utah making a change here. Cleveland's checked in. Toppin, he's checked in for Phoenix. Graham, the pass to Nance. Toppin with the steal. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Toppin. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to 12 points on that basket from Kemba Walker.
Nance is just such a cerebral player out there, does a good job of trying to be a threat with the assist.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. Watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks. Here's Ennis, following the score by Obi Toppin. Stolen by Walker. O'Neal inside, covered by Barnes, and the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from O'Neal. And defensively, no matter the size of the man he's guarding, Walker really puts up a fight.
Some smaller guards pretend to battle. Walker will bang with you, try to front you, pull on your jersey, whatever it takes. He backs down from no one.
Now Graham, Harrison Barnes missing on the three. Graham kicks to Walker. 5 to shoot. Fires the three. And it's White with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Oh, that's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
On the Jazz with some changes. Achua, he's checked in for Nance. Tobias Harris comes in for O'Neal, and it's Mitchell in for Devontae Graham. Barnes outside. In the corner, it's Toppin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Phoenix, no good that time either. Jazz trail by 12. Walker with it. Now guarded by Ennis.
They are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
And the Suns call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And the Suns making a change here. Silva's checked in. Westbrook passes to Ennis. Baseline Jay on the way. Utah with the rebound. Achua's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, Walker driving the lane. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Toppin throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 7. Achua kicks to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. It's good from long range. Mitchell's got 10 points in the game.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
Silva, the pass to White, and White slams it in.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now, here's Walker. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Charlotte.
And even if he took away his points, he was still an offensive force because of his passing. His assist numbers were tremendous.
Now, here's Toppin. Following the missed shot by Tobias Harris. The kick out to Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Silva. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Silva's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Walker finds Mitchell. Lets it go with the 3. Kept alive. Here's Achua. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
The pass to Toppin. Outside Westbrook. Westbrook double team. The Suns need to get a shot off. Toppin can't get it to go. It's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Utah Jazz. They host the 76ers after this game. That'll be the final game of this 5-game homestand. Here's Silva. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Silva's got 4 points now in the quarter. Jazz trail by 13. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Utah calls timeout.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Now here's Walker. He's covered closely. The dish to Harris. Knocked away. Toppin with the steal. Here's Gray. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got 6 rebounds in the game. He kicks to Walker. Mitchell outside. Inside. Goes up at the stripe. Here's Harris. Spin change shot. And the basket is good. And he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
You got to see Harris more and more on the boards. It's a help to his team. And he has the size and athleticism to haul in a few extra rebounds.
And along with terrific production, Harris is an interesting team leader, very positive in his approach.
James checked in for the Jazz. Burks comes in for Kemba Walker. And the Suns making a change here as well. Rice is checked in. That's good from Harris. And Greg, Harris has grown more vocal as his comfort level on the team has risen.
And Kevin, he's always had it in him. Now that he's a veteran, he's earned the right. He always seems to bring the guys together.
And it's blocked. Mitchell outside. Shoots over Poole. The Jazz with another miss. Suns leading by 10. To the paint. Price kicks to Gray. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Now here is Harris. 9 points last game, and he makes that one.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Pass to Poole. And he drives in. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Now, here's Mitchell. Guarded by Poole. Baseline jumper. Off the left rim and out.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Price dishes to Gray. To the inside. Silva. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I said it before, the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
The Jazz making a switch here. Graham's checked in, and Phoenix also making a switch. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for James Ennis. Price, the pass to Gray. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Achua.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Now, here's Burks. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Silva, the pass to Gray. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Now, here's Achua. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's Utah now. Phoenix leading by 14. Poole with it. The feed to Barnes. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Well, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with head coach Quinn Snyder. Coach, what adjustments are you going to do in the second half?
You just got to keep playing, keep taking the shots, and that's not the issue as much as us not executing on offense. When we don't score, sometimes our defense lags as well.
Everybody wants to see the ball go in the basket first, right? Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Out in front of the half is Phoenix. They're leading by 16. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
Well, they built this lead in large part because of the sharpshooters off the bench. The subs played a superb game. Get it? Sub, superb. Oh, I'm rolling tonight. I mean, they played like starters.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Utah?
They're getting abused in the paint defensively. Their opponent set the tone. You can't match up physically, you're toast. That's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Guys, a fantastic game from Obi Toppin in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Achua is out there with Harris. And there's Kemba Walker. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. And it's Cleveland in at the 3 slot. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That's his second.
So we'll see Russell Westbrook go to the line here. It's going to be on Precious Achua. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
And the Suns making a change here. Ayton's checked in. And that one misses.
Well, a triple-double machine, and what we're trying to get out of Russell Westbrook as he moves on is understanding he can adjust his game to the teammates around him.
Walker's shot is off. Suns leading by 18. Outside Westbrook. Oh, Ayton in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
Utah shooting 40% from the field. Here's Walker. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Walker's got his third basket of the night.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
The shot's good. Ayton's got 8.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Achua kicks to Walker. Pass to Cleveland. No good with the triple.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Back to Harris. Here's Achua. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Phoenix the other way now.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Yeah, I guess when you're up this big, you can afford to get a little sloppy.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
White against Mitchell. Outside, Walker. Harris outside. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, early in his career, defenses challenged Tobias Harris to take this shot. Now they don't want him to, for good reason.
Double team on Westbrook. White, wide open, he fires. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Well, I'm not sure what the coach said at halftime, but whatever it did, it's lit a fire. They're now 4 of 4 from the field to start their offense here in the second half.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 10.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Phoenix calls timeout.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Nancy's checked in for the Jazz. Royce O'Neal comes in for Tobias Harris. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Westbrook against Walker. He can't get that one. The Jazz go the other way with it. Mitchell outside. Shoots over White. And he overshot that one, missing. Suns leading by 18. Outside Westbrook. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Back to Ennis. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. The kick out to Westbrook. 4 on the clock. Walker with some nice D. And Walker's got the ball here for Utah. Mitchell outside. Looks for O'Neal, gets it to him, and the dunk by O'Neal.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Now here's White. He has 5. They shoot again, and that one's good. Ayton's got 6 in the quarter. Jazz trail by 18. Pass to Cleveland. Kicks to Walker. Here's Nance, and the jam by Larry Nance.
So fun to watch Larry Nance Jr. get up and be in flight.
Ennis passes to Westbrook. Outside White. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. White's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Walker the pass to Nance. White against Mitchell. It's stolen by Ennis. Westbrook double team. Ennis kicks to Westbrook. The pass to Ayton. Now here's Westbrook. 5 on the clock. Driving inside. Here's Toppin, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Personal foul.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%, so no doubt he's pleased with that.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Nance. Devontae Graham comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And James subbed in for Kemba Walker. Free throw is good by Toppin. The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting, with some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
Poole, the pass to Barnes. Back to Poole. And now Utah, fast break. Graham against Barnes. Graham surveying the floor. No good that time. Suns leading by 19 points. Here's Barnes. Buries it down low. Barnes has got his first bucket in this one.
Attacking is one thing, but body control another, and Harrison Barnes showing you that on that play.
Dedmon finds James. Here's Cleveland. James, the pass to Graham. There's the three. Barnes grabs the miss. The Suns have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Here's Poole. Makes that one his sixth of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Dwayne Dedmon. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Phoenix.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Well, looking up and down the stat sheet here, I'm seeing those second chance points jump out at me. They've done a great job on the offensive glass.
And that one misses.
DeAndre Ayton, born in the Bahamas and came to the United States in high school to become one of the top prospects going into college and then becoming the first overall pick in 2018.
Price, he's checked in for the Suns. And the second free throw, good. And so James will bring it up for Utah. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. Shot clock at 2. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And you look at Harrison Barnes shooting, it's clear he's all about efficiency.
He wants to make the most out of every touch, and he's doing just that by shooting consistently. He's clearly put in the work to dial in his shot and limit wasted opportunities.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Barnes.
And you really got to love the effort level you see from Harrison Barnes, night in and night out.
You wonder if Harrison Barnes' early years and his experience with the Golden State Warriors really implanted this team-first mentality. He went to Dallas, he became the #1 option and a scorer, but he's never tried to do too much or get too far outside of his lane, and I think that's where the respect comes from. Consistent effort, and he'll impact the game. Harrison Barnes, great experience at Golden State, a proven champion on that team, and now entering prime years of his career, trying to be consistent and trying to get a little bit better.
James, no good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now, here's Price. He's got 6, and he's going up for the alley-oop. Burks looking around. Pass to Achua. Graham with the ball. Gray's there. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's James, and the layup's good off the glass. James has got his second bucket.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Here's Gray. Graham defending, and stolen by Achua. On the wing, James. Over Barnes. James, no good.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Pass to Burks. Fires from deep. Phoenix grabs the miss. Silva's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Price outside. He kicks it to Gray. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Barnes.
Phoenix foul. That's his first personal foul.
Tobias Harris is checked in for Utah.
Substitution.
And the Suns also making a change. Robinson's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Utah has gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. And here is James.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
It's hauled in by the Suns. Ray's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
From outside, off the mark.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
And Phoenix has possession, following the bucket by the Jazz. Now Burks. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And it's blocked.
I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
Here's Silva, guarded by Harris. Silva's shot is off. Passes to Graham. Here's Achua. Phoenix grabs the miss. And stolen by James. And the pass to Achua. Down low. A dunk by Achua.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Now, here's Poole. 12 points for him. That's in, coming off an assist from Price. Poole's got 14 points.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Price against Harris. He lobs it up. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, that's good signs.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. Setting the floor for the Suns. Ennis out there with Price. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then it's White. And it's Gray at the point. Russell Westbrook's checked in for the Suns.
Russell Westbrook.
And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Jazz. He dishes it to Harris. Over Price. Jazz working now with the fresh shot clock. And they recover it. Back to Walker. Fires the 3. Another miss by Utah.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Well, White has quickly developed great floor vision. Doesn't miss the wide open man.
Outside, Walker. This one for 3. And it's Price with the rebound. Price has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. White the pass to Price. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. And don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
Drafted 19th back in 2011 out of Tennessee, Tobias Harris came into the league very, very young. So his experience belying his age, and the improvement has been shown over the past couple years.
The Jazz making a switch here. Cleveland's checked in. Ennis taking his time here. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. It's stolen by Harris. Pass to Cleveland. Sinks that one from the post.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Pass to Westbrook. Back to White. Lets it go from deep. And the Suns miss again. Jazz trail by 20. Passes it to Mitchell. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
And the defense has got to be better. Walker is looking to score once he gets in that position.
White with it. Picked up by Harris. White, good. And the Suns lead by 19.
Oh, boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
Walker against Ayton. To the middle. Here's Mitchell. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 6 assists in the game. Westbrook passes to Toppin. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Walker dishes to Mitchell. Back to Walker. Shot clock at 6. Mitchell up top. Over Ayton. And the rejection by Ayton. Suns leading by 19. Here's Toppin. Ayton trying to break free. The kick out to Westbrook. Ennis passes to Ayton. White against Mitchell. Here's Ayton. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Utah calls timeout, and with the 2020 class, we saw your teammate, Tim Duncan, get inducted into basketball's Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I loved hearing some of the stories that other players and coaches and competitors had around going up against Tim, and the reverence, the respect, that they could never rattle him. It's so cool to hear those stories from the outside, having been a player so fortunate to be on the inside and understand what made him tick, what made him great, and just how special he was as a leader for so long for that Spurs organization.
Harris kicks to Mitchell. Over Ayton. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Suns leading by 21. Ennis passes to Toppin. White dishes to Westbrook. It's blocked. Now here's Walker. Achua finds Walker. Here's Cleveland. He's covered by Westbrook. Cleveland, the pass to Mitchell. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
To the inside. Launches a three. It's hauled in by Achua. Jazz trail by 21. Harris outside. Can they get it? Toppin with the steal. Here's Ennis. Trying to find White. Gets it to him. Walker the pass to Achua. Shot's good by Mitchell. 16 points for Donovan Mitchell.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
And the Suns call time.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise.
Westbrook against Walker. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And now Utah, fast break. Harris has got the ball. The shot off that time, so Phoenix will take it the other way. Ayton kicks to Westbrook. The pass to Ennis, just 5 to shoot. And here's White from downtown. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Westbrook against Walker. And stolen by Achua. Pass to Cleveland. Mitchell looking it over. Cleveland the pass to Harris. Clock at 6 to the paint. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Phoenix leading by 19. Toppin with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Toppin can't get it to go. Ayton against Walker. Pass to Cleveland. Back to Walker. Here's Cleveland. Back to Walker from past the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Westbrook's got his 4th rebound in this one. Ennis dishes to White. Passes it to Ayton. Trying to get something going. And the layup is good. Ayton's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
Yeah, I feel like he's getting more and more confident and might be able to take over in this game.
Down low, here's Westbrook. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Walker the pass to Mitchell. Over Ayton. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Here's Toppin. Rebound, Utah. Harris has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Cleveland. Drives to the hoop. Another shot. And it's laid up and in by Harris. Harris has got 6 here in this quarter.
Now, Tobias has a good frame and has good strength. I like to see him go in there and put it to good use on the offensive glass.
Now the pass to Westbrook. Back to White. Here's the 3. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Utah calls timeout. 2021 was an unusual season, to say the least, for players, coaches. Brent, there was a lot to adapt to. How do you think you would have handled the condensed schedule?
It's a good question, Kevin. I think just obviously you'd have work to do, and I'd show up every day to do it, and commend a lot of the players, not just in terms of the level of competition. It was all the other things that they had to do in order to suit up on a nightly basis. Not playing in front of crowds. I mean, that is a love of the game type of season that, of course, I hope we never see again because of the circumstances around it. But the players do deserve a lot of credit, and the fans that hung in there and started to show up towards the end of the year to support the players deserve a lot of credit as well. And I'm glad we're through that.
Pass to Toppin. And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
And Poole now, top of the key. Pass to Westbrook. 6 to shoot. Ayton trying to break free. It's good. Westbrook's got 4 points this quarter.
More power of Westbrook shown there. Not many guys can finish through contact like that.
2 minutes.
The kick out to Walker. And stolen by Ayton. Westbrook against Mitchell. 1:43 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Ayton. It's good. The assist that time from Ennis.
Well, hitting that mid-range shot. This is right now probably the extent of Ayton's range.
Mitchell finds Walker. Back to Mitchell from deep. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Suns.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And really, after losing all 3 games to this point in the matchup, guys, they have to be happy to get a win here. And maybe it goes without saying, but they had no answer.
For DeAndre Ayton.
I like his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
Westbrook against Walker. Passes it to Ayton. Throws it up high. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Cleveland kicks to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. The layup missed. And And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks, guys. Russell, congrats. How satisfying is this win?
It's great. Did what we were supposed to do. We came in and competed at a high level defensively for the most part and got the win.
And you continue to keep it rolling, Russ. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.